Dave Noriega and Jason Shep from Cougar Sports Saturday, day 4 at BYU practice. We were only able to see the last 15 minutes or so of practice, but what were some of your impressions? What stood out most to you today?
Well, for what we did get to see some offense. And it was definitely, when you're talking to the coaches, it was definitely an offensive day. The offense was able to move the football, which, Coach Mendenhall was talking about. If one side of the football plays well, that typically means that the other side needs to improve. And he says that's actually pretty good because it lets us know where some of our deficiencies are and we can work on those. But today, everyone seemed pretty pleased from the offensive output.
We saw on Monday, Ross Oppo ended practice with a big diving touchdown catch. Today we ended practice again with Mitch Matthews, this time scoring another long touchdown pass over the top from Taysom Hill this time. It seems to me that the relationship between the wide receivers and the quarterbacks is much better than it was last year.
Well, there's no question about it. And I think the overall depth and talent is better at both positions too, at the quarterback and the wide receiver spot. And that's what this offense is going to need. I mean, this offense, because of the amount of plays, they're going to have more guys step up. And I really think that this receiving core has the ability, whether it's Oppo or Cody Hoffman, and we know what Cody can do. Guys like Skylar Ridley and Eric Thornton and J.D. Falsov, all these guys have the ability to make plays. And when you're talking about a fast-paced offense that's looking to score a lot of points, having those types of weapons, it's going to be huge this year.
And some of my feeling is that the best position battles are happening at the wide receiver position with the names that you just mentioned. How do you balance all those different players, especially when you start trying to include the tight end, the slot? Are there enough balls out there? Even if you're going to run 80 to 90 plays, are there enough touches for everybody? Or is it just one of those things that someone's going to be unhappy?
Well, I think the big man on campus is Taysom Hill. Everybody's probably wanting to take him out to dinner and everything else. Hey, maybe you throw a couple of extra balls my way, But it's a situation where it's a good problem to have. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, not everybody is going to be able to be the guy all the time, but it is Taysom's job to get everybody involved. And that was one of the things that I was really looking forward to before camp started, was to see how he orchestrated all that, how he took this offense and really led it and took all of the parts, whether it's the wide receivers, the running backs, the tight ends, and implemented all of that talent into making this offense go.
And now to the biggest question that we've had in all fall camp, what's going on with the kicking game? We actually heard from Justin Sorensen for the first time today.
Yeah, we did. And, according to Justin, he likes the competition. And that's what we've heard from all the coaches, that, they were bringing guys in to be competition for Justin because they thought it would help him. And
Do
he
we
says,
really like the competition? Does anyone really want to be?
Here's the goal. This is like a window into my soul. That would bug me. But because, essentially, they're trying to take your job. But, if you have the right attitude, it can be used as a positive, and it sounds like that's what Justin's doing. He thinks it's going to make him better. It's going to make the other guys better. And more importantly, it's going to make a kicking game that was pretty abysmal in 2012, it's going to make that better.
I was wondering if you were going to soften up that word. Abysmal was about the right word.
So I chose the right one.
You chose the right word. You didn't soften it up too much. And another little nugget of information, he told us he didn't kick last year until a week before the season started because of an injury, the back problems. He's been kicking since about, what did he say, February?
Yeah.
So he's been practicing every day for months, and he feels much more confident. Hopefully the confidence leads to more confidence from the coach's side, because last year they completely gave up on the kicking game. So it'll be interesting to see if this trend continues, if he keeps having success in BYU practice, because there's obviously a lot of questions from BYU fans, from the coaches, and even within the team, as the kicking game going to improve from last year. Make sure you stick with Jason Shepard and myself here at Cougar Camp every day, right?
Every day.
Every day we'll be here. Cougar Tracks with Greg Wrubell, and we'll keep you updated with the Cougars.